Hi, welcome to another one of my game development diary videos. A lot of the work that I did in this past week was to improve the game's performance so that it wouldn't slow down at times, which I was noticing was happening. And it shouldn't. The game isn't that complicated. It's just that I'm new to this and I didn't program some parts as efficiently as I could, and I made some parts do more than they really needed to do. So by toning some of that down and tightening some of it, I was able to improve the performance quite a bit. And you'll see I have up in the upper left-hand corner this frames per second bar, and that's just a built-in feature in GameMaker Studio that lets you keep track of performance. So it's a testing tool, but I left it on just so I can see when things are slowing down, like what's making the game slow down, and I can then fix that. So let's see. The probably most noticeable difference otherwise is how the terrain has these organic shapes, whereas before they were just these more just straightforward polygons. And that took a little doing just to make them interact with the characters in the same way, but not have those shapes. So it basically, there's still a mask that you can't see that's those same straight shapes, but I then have the graphic itself be a little bit more curvy and different forms. Yeah, and that was a little tricky. I mean, it sounds kind of simple, but it was a little tricky because I don't know when I last pointed this out, but these terrain pieces are all kind of randomly produced, right? Like each time I start the game, there'll be different sets, and they all have to meet seamlessly so that the characters can run around on them. And right, so they're procedurally generated is what that's called. And I'm not sure how relevant that is. That was something that I did at the beginning because I wanted to see if I could and learn how to do that. I don't know if it's better to have these random ground pieces than it would be to just have, a couple well-designed levels, by showing my level design skills. But anyway, that way that they randomly pieced together made it a little more difficult to change the shapes because I had to make it so that it all still interacted well with the character and all still looked correct and was able to randomly generate. So that took a little doing. The only other thing I really did this week was last week I talked about making how the gold was going to start popping out of the enemies when you kill them. And so I just implemented that more fully, where some of them, they shoot out a big ball of energy like that, whereas some of them will explode into this shower of pellets that you have to chase down. So those are the changes I made for this week. I'm pretty excited about how the terrain looks, though, even though it doesn't look great. It's all still placeholder art, but the fact that I got that working will make it easier for me to actually make nice graphics now without worrying. So I'm looking forward to that. Okay, thanks for watching.